And good morning, Minecraft. This is Keserian, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play series. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started today. So let me take you downstairs. I worked on some other stuff off camera, but I'll probably be getting to that in another episode or two. Because today, we're building a sorting system. That's right, folks, sorting system time. If you look at all this, I've laid it all out nicely with torches. So what the heck am I doing here? Well, let me show you. So the first thing that happens right here is that this block here is going to be a sorting machine. And I'll explain all this later. But what this will do is this will pull out of the chest and send items one of two pathways. It'll either send it this way, up, over, and down into these pulverizers, which, as you can see, are set to input from the top and output on the bottom. They'll then output into a series of industrial craft machines. These things are what are called induction furnaces, and I haven't shown them to you guys yet. But that's an induction furnace. It requires one of these advanced machine blocks, and we'll get to how to make that in just a minute. And when we get there, I'll show you why I'm going to be using these machines instead of your standard powered furnaces from Thermal Expansion. There'll then be a machine that'll output out of this slot and push it all the way down to here, where it rejoins the main line, and then it goes up into these tubes underneath these chests. And I'll show you how we're going to sort these out. Don't worry. Also, that main line will continue, and it'll connect into my barrels up here. There'll be an overflow route coming down into three recyclers that'll be down here. And these recyclers, I'll get to those too, will recycle cobblestone into something that's vaguely useful. Now, these three machines over here, I have an extractor, compressor, and a macerator. These three machines, by the way, the macerator is just the industrial craft version of a pulverizer. It's the exact same thing, it's just industrial crafty. Also, unlike the pulverizer, which you guys have seen can generate this extra output right here, the macerator has no extra output slot. So it'll only generate what it's designed to. So if you macerate, copper ore, you're only going to get copper. You're not going to have a chance of getting gold out of it like in a thermal expansion machine. So it's a very basic sorting system, but I like the idea of it actually. The only tricky thing is that I'm going to have to run some power. Bit of a distance too. Because I'm going to run it. Oh, no, that's my card assembler. Yeah, I'm running it from here, the Blue Electric Alloy Furnace. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to run it down. Yeah, okay. I'm going to run it down the back of this block and then over. That's one hell of a run. Like, that's quite a bit of cable length there. Excuse me. But I should be able to do it. I'm just going to need to get some wool. Oh, right, can't go that way anymore. I'm getting lost in my own house. This is a bad sign, guys. Also, how's the brightness level working out, guys? Is it bright enough for you? I know YouTube darkens this stuff sometimes. I just want to make sure you guys can actually, see what I'm doing in here and not, be wondering what the hell is going on. See, personally, I tend to watch a lot of my YouTube on a mobile device, my Android phone, actually. So for me, if, it's sunny out or whatever, and a YouTuber is working, like, underground or in a cave and he doesn't have his brightness turned up, it's completely undecipherable. Like, I can't see what the hell's going on. Spumwack, actually, is incredibly guilty of this all the time. Like, literally all the time. Oops, Spumwack's in a cave, can't see anything. Yeah, that's normal. That's another day. Like, really? You couldn't just turn your brightness up or lighten it after the fact in post-recording? You couldn't just do that for me, man? Nope, okay. In all honesty, though, he makes some fantastic YouTube. He was originally actually known as Minecraft Muse for those of you for whom that is a familiar name. Yeah, he was originally known as Minecraft Muse. And then he decided to kind of split off and do his own thing. I forgot you got 12 of this. Okay, so I should be able to run this just fine. But yeah, he's actually now doing mods, which is interesting because previously he'd actually said that he didn't have much interest in the tech mods. I guess that changed, maybe? I don't know. So, this... And I should have enough cabling to do this. Because I want to run it like that. Not the prettiest I've ever done, but serviceable. Okay, so now what's this sorting machine thing we're making? Well, sorting machine is this. Really helpful, I know. Let's get started making it, and it'll make a hell of a lot more sense to you guys. So let me just come over here. We're going to need a piston, and actually, this is the point where I want to rectify something I've been kind of neglecting for a while. Red Power 2, if I can get back to my little farming area. Red Power 2 has an item called plans, and plans are incredibly useful. And I'm kind of cursing myself for not using them from the beginning. But let me show them to you. Let me get... Do I have any die-like objects? That's a good question. Do I? That's not going to work, unfortunately. Maybe. Nope. I do not have any dyes on me whatsoever. Okay, hold on. I have some red dye, but that's not going to really help me. Let me get... I stopped my wheat farm from running, by the way, because it was getting a little bit ridiculous. Let me cook up these potatoes before I kill myself here. So Red Power 2 has these items called plans, guys. And plans are some of the most useful things I've seen in a very long time. Alright, put that in there, and don't I have some... Yeah, some red zirconium. I was mining right before I came back in, so you guys can see I got a fair bit of resources there, actually. Not too shabby at all. I'm still waiting on that copper to process up, but, you know. Okay, where was I? Right, plans. Let me see if I can use the medium stone for this. Flower, no, no, yes, okay. Put that in there. Light blue, magenta, okay. That's what I want. Light blue, magenta, okay. Phew, good. Alright, let me get my food out. Because I really would rather not starve to death on camera. And I know I'm a little scattered today, guys. I'm just kind of... I don't know. I don't know what's really gotten into me. I'm just kind of, It's early. I haven't been recording in a couple days. You know, I'm kind of not all here right now. I haven't finished my coffee yet. You know, you guys know how it is, right? You know, I was up till 2 in the morning scanning checks into my computer. Not my own checks, mind you. Someone else's checks. You guys really probably don't want to hear about this, but anyways, I'm going to tell you anyway, so shut up. Yeah, so basically, I have to scan. We're kind of involved in a court case. My mother, myself, and my grandmother. Well, rather, my mother and I are kind of on behalf of my grandmother, who's older and, you know, not doing it so well. But anyways, so we're involved in this court case, right? And basically, we have to prove how much she contributed to this house. Guys, let me give you a piece of advice here from the situation I'm in right now. If you ever, just never, ever, 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 ever put yourself on a house deed with someone you are not married to, not without a pre-existing contract. Just don't do it, okay? Alright. By the way, to get plans, I believe it's magenta. No, it's not magenta. What is it? Blank plan, what is it? Oh, it's indigo, not magenta. Derp. Anyways, just don't do it if you don't have a contract with them. it just doesn't end well. Can I even get indigo dye? Yeah, one of those red power 2 flowers that I've seen like 4 of. That's purple. That's cyan. Light gray. I don't even know if indigo is a Minecraft color, is an initial Minecraft color or not. Lime. Yellow. Nope. Alright, let me go find some of these indigo flowers while I yammer on. Um, yeah, these indigo... Oh, I know. I know what I can do. So, this is a Minecraft thing. Those indigo flowers don't like spawning in extra biomes environments. Yeah, they should do. They don't like spawning in extra biomes areas. So kind of what you have to do is, and it's a little bit of a cheap trick. Okay, so you guys have seen how bone meal speeds up the growth of plants that are on the ground. By the way, apparently they're nerfing that, and I'm really quite put out by it, because I didn't think it was something that really needed to be nerfed. But apparently in the future, bone meal is only going to grow plants a stage. So it's not, bone meal insta-grow. It's bone meal grows one stage. Bone meal grows one stage. You can still insta-grow it by clicking really fast, I guess, but it's not the same. I miss old Minecraft, to be honest with you. What I mean, I miss, bone meal grow things and kind of the cheesy effects of Minecraft, Kind of gave the game its charm. And livened things up when you were depressed about being blown up by a creeper for the 80th time. Poof! Indigo flower. In fact, I'm going to get all of these flowers and the grass. So yeah, right-clicking on the ground grows like a nice little flower patch for you. Poof! Okay, that time it was a bust. Poof! As you guys can see... Oh, Jesus. Let's get some... Nope, these are the miscellaneous seeds. Purple flower, purple dye. Indigo flower, indigo dye. Yay! Alright, so let's get ourselves back inside before, the sunlight starts burning us or something. My god, I have sulfur goo. Lots of it. I wonder... I actually wonder if sulfur goo... Yes, it does. That's really cool. I like that a lot, actually. Sulfur goo apparently acts as bone meal in all ways. So that is something I actually did not know. And I'm glad I tested that, because that's actually going to make my life a lot easier in the future. So biological, flower, dot, 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 dot. I'm going to have to upgrade this chest, aren't I? Yes, I am. Okay. Well, for right now, let me just chuck out the corn kernels. All you do is you put some indigo dye with your paper, and you get some blank plans. Sweet. So let's go over to our project table, and I'll show you guys how this works. So you just put your blank plan up there. Okay? And now I'm going to take something that you guys have seen me craft 100 times. Literally. Like, I craft this so much, it's kind of silly now. So that, and then no glass, just... Didn't bring any with me. And then that, and this. Now, you guys are familiar with the functionality where you can just click the piston, and I'll pull one out and the recipe will stay. Well, watch this. If you click this, if you go to blank plan and click this button, you get a piston plan. I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to take this stuff out as well. Okay, so there's nothing in the crafting table, right? All I have to do is I put the plan in, and the piston shows up. So now I can just pull a piston out. Yay! And now that I have my piston plan, you can also see that if I need a material, it'll show me which one I need. I like it quite a lot, actually. So let's make ourselves another plan, and this one's going to be for a filter, because I'm going to need a bunch of these. So it's just some gold, some red doped wafers, and some cobblestone. And let me pull all this crap out of here. Because this is stuff that I only tangentially need. And as you guys have probably figured out, one of the nice things about the plan system is that if you accidentally click too many times, you don't lose all your crap. I can imagine some of you guys have had the frustrating experience where you think you have enough, so you click again and you don't. Okay, you know what? While we're here, let me show you this copper to iron upgrade. I think I showed this guy to you guys. It's just some iron, some glass, and some copper. Should be in tech resources. Yeah. No, in my inventory. Okay. I should be able to grab just a piece of copper. Oh, I already had a piece of copper. There we go. And some regular iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, now let's craft this so I can put most of my crap away here. So, iron in the corner. If I can click. I play with a touchpad, by the way, guys, because I'm on my, I record on my laptop, oddly enough. Because I don't really have a working desktop right now. The problem with this is that it actually makes biological. It actually can make working with this stuff a little harder. You get used to it, but it's a little bit more difficult than otherwise would be. Okay. So now let me just throw that in there because I'll need those. Resort and gems and yes. Say 12 pieces of gold should be good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my piston in here. Got my blank plan there. Let me relook up the recipe for a filter. And as soon as we get this filter crafted, we're going to take a quick break from cobble up there and there, a red doped wafer there, and 2 pieces of gold. Write it, pull it. Okay. So now that we have a filter, all right, let's take a quick break. I'm going to need a couple items first, and from Industrial Craft, actually. And I know I'm a little scatterbrained here, but I just realized if I don't start on this now, I'm never going to get to it. It's going to take me an hour and a half to do this. So let me put down some coal dust, and all I need, this is just macerated or pulverized coal. If you put 4 in, you get some raw carbon fibers. You can't do anything with these yet. You have to put 2 raw carbon fibers to get some raw carbon mesh. And then these can be thrown into your compressor. You can see I was cooking up some uranium for no other reason than to clear up some clutter in my chests. Yep. I'm not working on a nuclear weapons program. You can't prove it. I'm grinning evilly now. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yes. Just threw that in the compressor. Good. Okay. So now let's make a sorting machine out of this. I have to remember how to do it. Okay, so it's 2 red doped wafers, a blue alloy ingot, and some iron. While I'm in here, I need a screwdriver. A screwdriver allows you to reorient the facing of machinery. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to break this block and put that in there. Now the face of it is the one that has these 2 eyes on the top. Just like that. As you can see, it's filling up with power right now. Ta-da! Yeah, There are a lot of modes here, and I'll explain that in a future episode, because right now we're really just fleshing out the groundwork of this. So let me get myself... So it's 8, so I need to split it down. 8 squared is 64, right? Yes. These are pneumatic tubes. These are basically Red Power's version of item transport. We've already seen Buildcraft. Now we're going to see Red Power. So, let me dig a little bit of a trench here. And we'll start laying some pipe. Tube, actually. Now, these tubes are a little bit more interesting than... Son of a gun. Than Buildcraft. Basically, these will almost never drop items unless they are going into a machine that is specifically designed to drop their items. If that makes sense to you guys. Which it probably doesn't, but that's okay. Now, I'm here. I can go back into the wall. Oh, wait, I have actually some stone on me. Good, 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 good. I can fix all my mistakes. I'm going to go back into the wall, because I'm going to actually try and make this look nice. However, for the interim period... Okay, so I'm going to come over... I need a stepladder. I really wish they had like a stepladder block you could place down. Let me get up here. Okay, so we're going to come across here. Now, I'm going to have a series of machines here. In fact, and I'm going to have it come out there, and I don't need that. We're going to have a series of machines here, either hoppers or relays. I haven't decided which yet. And they're going to be here. And they're going to be set up so that this pipe will automatically distribute evenly between them. Makes sense, right? Right. Problem. If I put one right here, it'll connect to this pipe, but it'll also connect to this pipe. And the way pneumatic tubes work is that they will route to the closest available inventory, unless they are specifically told otherwise. But how do we prevent them from connecting? Well, we don't have a sandstone pipe, but what we can do is we can make some covers. Oops, one more than I needed there. Just by cutting with our diamond handsaw. And these covers can go in the same block as a tube, but prevent that tube from connecting. And they can even hide it up and make it look nice and pretty. Cool, huh? I certainly think so. Okay, so as you can see here, I have quite a lot of conduiting to do. How am I going to pull out of here anyways? I don't even know that yet. So let's go upstairs and check on how our plating is doing. We should have some carbon plates. Now the next thing we're going to need to make are some advanced alloys. And these advanced alloys are really important. Tech on bars. Need some tin. Okay. So what we're going to need is bronze. And that is quite simply like that. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make some of these mixed metal ingots, which is refined iron on the top, bronze in the middle, and tin on the bottom. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to throw that in our compressor, which is taking longer than hell because, you know, I don't have anything to speed it up in there. Mixed metal ingot, there we go. And that should cook up. And I'll be right back when we're ready to flesh out that sorting system a little bit more. Alright everyone, I am back, and guess what? We are getting awfully close to the point where I have to say goodbye. I am attempting now to do some shorter episodes. So for the induction furnace, X that for in a thermionic, I don't even know. Forestry's been adding a lot of stuff, and I don't even know what they've been adding. So anyways, we're going to need an advanced machine block, and all that is a machine block surrounded with some advanced alloy and carbon plates. And that gets us 3 advanced machine blocks. Then we're going to need some of these electric furnaces. That's an iron furnace, 2 redstone, and a circuit. Oh boy. I'm getting awfully low on materials here, guys. But that's no big deal because I went mining. And I'm going to need... So 3 more refined iron then? Yes. Alright, that'll cook up. And in the meantime, let's go make ourselves some... get ourselves the makings of some circuits. And I'm probably going to flesh this out with some more project tables, by the way. So let's get... That should be good. Resort you. And then I should have some rubber in here. I should have just enough rubber. Plenty of rubber. Beautiful. Alright, let's see how that refined iron's doing, and we can get this show on the road. Oh, I'm going to need some iron furnace. Do I have enough cobble in my inventory? 3 times 8. 16, 24. Okay. Sorry, I just need to make sure I had enough cobble in my inventory, oddly enough. I should have 3 refined iron, and you guys have seen me do this many times, but I don't feel like pausing the recording right now, so you guys get to watch me do this. Three electronic circuits. Go like that. Actually, let's make these furnaces first. Perfect. 3 furnaces. Do I have any iron on me? Nope. Of course I don't. Okay. See how awesome this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is an iron furnace, by the way. I kind of skipped this step, but basically they're more efficient regular furnaces. They still use coal. But they are the easiest way to get to the power. The electric furnace. Okay. So now all we have to do is put that there, the electric furnace in the middle, advanced machine under that, and some copper all the way around. We get ourselves 3 induction furnaces. Now, let me see something here. While I'm over here, let me... Nope. Okay. Thought I had some wood, some sticks on me. These machines work in kind of a weird way, which I will show you as soon as I get them powered. Which is easier said than done, believe me. Let me actually just demonstrate this to you guys on my main power line here. Get some gold cable to show this off to you guys. I thought I had some levers in here. There we go. Yeah, I might as well just show this to you guys now. Throw down the induction furnace. Now, the induction furnace works very, very slowly at first, as you can see. It's working quite slowly. But as this heat rating over here builds up, it'll work faster and faster. The other cool thing is that as it cooks, it actually has 2 cook slots right here. Well, what do we know has 2 outputs? The pulverizer. Yes, that's right. So we don't have to worry about there being a backlog of items on the pulverizers, which I think is a great idea, personally. So this way, we don't have to really worry about it. You can see it actually cooked pretty slowly. But the nice thing is, and now it's cooling off. It's already down to 0 again. But if you apply a redstone signal, it'll consume 1 EU per tick, but it'll maintain its heat and even continue to increase in heat. So actually, I have enough for another advanced machine block. I may craft another one of these off camera in between this episode and next and leave this one up here in this workshop area. But for right now, let's go downstairs and put these two in place because, well, why not? So one of these is going to go here. Let me cut that out right there. There's a reason for that, remember? Because I need to be able and I just made a horrible mistake, which I will fix off camera. Don't worry. I need to be able to get back here and throw a lever on these guys. And I'll probably provide power from underneath. So that will work out pretty well. But on that note, guys, I think it's probably about time. I've been going to try and make my episodes a little bit shorter. So I think it's about time to end this for right now. But in between this episode and next, I'm going to craft myself 2 more of these advanced machines, get myself all set up, and run a little bit more of this piping. Just because I want to, you know? Have a line, can come around the back. Yeah. So I'll be back in a little bit, guys. All right. And remember, everyone, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, please click like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to be adding a link in the description section to my forum thread on the Minecraft forums. If you're getting tired of the YouTube character limit, feel free to post over on the Minecraft forums. I do check that. And as you guys can tell, I pretty much check my YouTube and Minecraft forum stuff. I pretty much do a sweep of it every day. I'm also now recording pretty much 2 days before I air the episode. So there's going to be pretty quick turnaround for right now in terms of any requests you guys do. So after I get the storing system set up, feel free to leave any comments and maybe any requests on builds you want to see me do. Alright everyone, once again, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, happy mining!